Hey guys, and welcome to today's video, and what we're going to be doing today is counting down my 5 dark horses for this World Cup. The World Cup is only one day away now. Very excited for it, as I'm sure all of you are. But this is going to be, in my opinion, the dark horses, teams that could spring a surprise. So let's get on with it. Number 5 is going to be Belgium. Now, since the draw was made back in December, everyone has been tipping Belgium, and you can't really argue with that. If you look at their squad, it's one of the strongest ones in the World Cup and has a lot of potential. With Courtois in goal, who's probably the best young goalkeeper in the world and probably one of the best free goalkeepers in the world. He's that good. And also you've got so much Premier League experience in there. You've got Jan Vertonghen, Vincent Kompany, captain City to the title. You also have Adnan Januzaj, Eden Hazard, Romelu Lukaku, Kevin Manis, who have all had pretty good seasons. So if you take that and maybe if they work as a unit, they could spring a surprise. The only downfall is they don't have much experience, but hey, you never know what could happen at the World Cup. Number 4 is Colombia. Now Colombia, along with Belgium, have also been hotly tipped, simply because they also have a strong squad, and also what they have over Belgium and other European teams is the fact that they're used to the climate, the high altitude and the heat. They're going to be used to that. They have some great players. They have Rodriguez, Freddy Guarin from Inter, and also Jackson Martinez, who's had an amazing goal scoring season at Porto. Only problem is Falcao is injured, so to be honest it's going to be quite difficult, but they also have great players who can step in. Rodriguez, who I mentioned before, stepped in when Falcao got injured and kept on scoring goals, so you never know. They're going to be used to the climate, and they also have some great players in there, so once again, you never know. Number 3 is Ivory Coast. Now Ivory Coast have probably, out of this list, had the most unlucky draws in the World Cup. They've had brilliant squads with great players. The problem is they've been drawn against other great teams, and they've had 2 group of deaths in the last 2 World Cups. This time they have an easy group, and for a lot of these players it's their last World Cup. Yaya Toure, Didier Drogba have both been amazing players, especially Yaya Toure this year has been amazing in the Premier League. And also you've got Gervinho, who's stepped up his form and has gone to Roma and started scoring some goals and looking a better player for it. Also you've got Salomon Kalou, who's quite experienced, and also Wilfried Bony, who had a good season at Swansea. So last chance for some of these players like Drogba and Toure and some others. So if they can join together and do better, they could be one of the dark horses of the World Cup. Number 2, and for me out of this list, when I was looking at their squad, they are probably the best and the most strongest squad with the most talent, and this is France. Now a lot of people will be shocked that I've used France as a dark horse, but to me they are. One, because as I said they got a strong squad, but the reason they are a dark horse is because of what happened at the last World Cup. I mean, that was literally a mess. I think if there was any team in the World Cup that really underperformed and was just a complete mess and just didn't work, was France. Their fallings out with the manager, players wanted to leave, Anelka going home. Most of those players have been taken out, and probably the last one left is Patrice Evra. And if you look at this squad, they've got an amazing mix of experience, and of course they've got standouts like Paul Pogba, Hugo Lloris in goal, and their front line of Karim Benzema, Olivier Giroud and Loic Remy is something to be feared. So if you look at their squad, they probably have one of the best squads in the World Cup, and for me they do look very strong. If there is no problems and nothing like last time, then I think they could go as far as the semis, but we'll have to wait and see. And my number 1 dark horse is England. Now of course a lot of people are going to roll their eyes and think, what are you talking about? But hear me out. England for me have always been a dark horse, simply because of the squad. Every time England go to the World Cup squad, we always have a chance because we have world-class players in there. For me this time, I look at the squad and I'm excited by the squad. The amount of youth in there, Raheem Sterling, Ross Barkley, there's 2 I named right there. Daniel Sturridge up front. I mean, there's so many players like Luke Shaw as well, who haven't been to a World Cup before and don't know the pressure. That could go one of 2 ways. But what I do know is there's less expectation here. People don't expect England to win the World Cup, so maybe that could help them, and a harder group of harder opponents could actually help them, because we saw in the last World Cup, the easiest group you could ask for, we struggled. So maybe this time it could be something different. Thanks guys for watching. Hope you like this video guys. Please like, rate, comment and subscribe, it would mean a lot. And also yeah, go and follow me on Twitter at JackAction27. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.